Conference will now be recorded.
Good evening to everyone. Hope you can hear me.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, Arlene Sharina. So now I have shared my screen. Hope you can see my screen. Let's continue with the session. So before I start with today's topic, if anything you have a doubt anywhere, you can ask me. Okay. So now let me start with this today's topic. Okay. Now here we have done till the last class, we have done the masters. What masters? What is vendor and customer? List of vendors and customer. This we have created. Okay, this we have created. Now we will go with entries. So that is document entry. Vendor document entry, which means vendor means your supplier. From there you are making a purchase. So that is you are making your purchase entry. Vendor document entry, simply it means your purchase entry. Let's see this how to make a entry. So this is a screen. You can go with the navigation document, that is from SAP Easy Access, accounting, financial accounting. Accounts payable is for purchase, accounts receivable is for sales, document entry FB60. You have to select this. If not, you can also use a T code /NFB60, the T code, enter. So when I press enter, you will get this vendor invoice number, that is transaction screen. So before I go with this transaction screen, in this entry, I have told you about the document number range. Document number range. Which one? I told you about SA01 for general ledger document entry, which is general ledger document entry we have discussed. So this one. This is for what? For the GL entry. Okay, for this document number range, you have a T code which is used for FB1N for document number range. Same way, I'll show you this while recording an entry. If I don't create a number range, what will happen? Now, what is this number range? It is a book. It is a book, or you can say it is a register. So if I am going to create the purchase entry, for the purchase entry, I need a place to record the book. That is a books of entry. I need it. Now what we will do? We will create a purchase ledger and then record the entries. So purchase ledger already we have it, which you have to check it out in FS00. Okay, so I'll take it here as FS00. FB00. This is used for general ledger creation. We have already done general ledger creation. Apart from this, we need another one, FB1N. So first we will see whether we have a purchase ledger created. Under this, you need a purchase. Purchase ledger should be created under expenses. And then we need one more ledger, sundry creditor. Sundry creditor, you have to create it under liabilities. Liabilities you have to create. So in previous class we have created sundry creditors. Under sundry creditors we have also created three suppliers. Which are those three suppliers? We have created as Lalita Distribution Limited, and under after that Mania Logistic Private Limited, Vrinda Supply and Logistic Limited. Three supplier name which we have created under this account, under the sundry creditors. We have created a list of vendors name. Vendors, this we have created under vendor master. Okay, let's see these two ledgers whether it has been created or not. To check this in SAP, first one /NFS00, enter. Under expenses, we have purchase. Under liabilities, we have sundry creditors. Both are created. Now we will start doing this purchase entry FB60. FB60. I'll press enter. Then you got this output. Right? So this is your entry. Enter vendor invoice. That is your purchase entry. And look at this company code A101. So as soon as you go for this vendor invoice, okay, first step you have to change to your company code. If it is saying some other company, then you have to record document, vendor document, that means transaction. Now here I go, click on this company code, switch company code F7. My company is RYL1, enter. Now vendor. So here if I see this is my company, enter. I have created three vendors. I'm purchasing from Lalita distributor. Invoice date today 16 to 2026 for the amount of 75,000. I'm making a purchase. So let me give here RYL1 purchase. Okay, I'll simply give here as Royal purchase 1. First purchase I'm doing. So what I did, from this vendor for this amount on this date we are purchasing, that is the vendor name Lalita, from Lalita distribution on 16 February 2026 for 75,000 we are making purchase. So here in the general ledger you have to select purchase. So where we have the purchase ledger, purchase, it is a debit what comes in, purchase comes in, credit the amount goes out. So amount to copy star asterisk, then here for narration text it is plus, Now when I save this, this will give me an error for the document number range. The number range 19 is missing. Okay, so the number range 19 for the year 2025, we will give this 5012 1000 we will give. This is vendor invoice. Okay, vendor invoice entry. For which one? So document, this is missing. So we will go for creating this. Okay, let me make a entry. So first one, transaction is purchase of goods from Lalita Distributor Limited for rupees 75,000. This is your first entry. This is your first entry we are recording here. So since it is saying number range, for the number range, look at this. I've already used this T code FB1N. It is 19. This is what you have to give. So let me give instead, we will give it as till 800 we will use. Okay. For 501 to 800 I want to use. If you want to increase more, you can use it. Suppose after 800 entries I still want to do it. Again create 19 2025. From which number to which number you want to use it, that you can do. So I don't want to re-enter this transaction. So what I will do, another new tab I will open. Slash n f b 1 n FB1N T code. Okay. So now N instead of N, I don't want to close this. I will give it as O. Slash O FB1N. I press enter. I get a new tab. Slash O FBN1. Okay. So here I gave a N1. Number range for accounting documents. Create the intervals. So here I create it as for the company RYL1. Enter. Okay. Now you have this intervals. Now when I go for this intervals, add the intervals. I'm creating as 19 for the year 2025 from the number 501. You can keep anything, just I am keeping this continuation. So see 1001 to 500. Currently I have to start doing this. 10 entries I've done. 11th entry I have to do the previous one document. Now here 501 to 800 I will give. Still I have not done any entry. So it is 0. Previous one 101 to 500. So triple one is the what entry I'm supposed to do. Now I press enter. You can see this been added. Now go for this save. Now this has been done. I don't want this screen. SAP easy access. I'm closing this. Vendor invoice. Now I press enter. Enter in this. So see, account business area is not assigned. So I have this RYL. You can see whichever it is. So we have created for RYL, BRYLC like this. So look at this. RYL Bangalore branch, Chennai branch, this one. So I'm taking this Bangalore branch. Now control yes, save. So 501 is been recorded. Let's try to do one more entry and see. Second entry, again I do the same thing. Purchase from Lalita Distributor Limited for rupees 1 lakh. Okay, let's go for this entry. Here, vendor name, I'm making a purchase from the same person. Let me click on this. Enter from Lalita Distribution. See here, if you go to this particular place and press enter, you will get this. So Lalita Distribution Limited, Manya Logistic Private Limited, Vrinda Supply and Logistic Limited. Okay, so now here I have selected this Lalita. Invoice date, today I am making a purchase 16/02/2026. I am making a purchase today, so I've given today's date. For how much you made a purchase? So we are making here 1 lakh. For 1 lakh I made a purchase. Text. Text, that is your narration. So I will give you royal purchase 2. This is my second purchase, so 2. You can give the narration, but still for your understanding I'm giving this. And another one, business. So business area. Wait, let me come for this. When I go for the next one, to select the ledger, I'll select here purchase ledger. It's a debit. To copy a amount, star, and then to copy the text is narration, it is plus. Now control yes. So in the details, see, basic details we have done. Payment we will do later. In the details you have a business area. So RYLB, for this I'm making a purchase. Control yes. Okay, I'm using control yes. Document 502 is been saved. Now when I come to this maintain, okay, so let me go for this. Look at this. 502 is the last entry. 2 entries we have done. And here it is been saved. I have made here 2 entries, right? We have made here 2 entries. So 2 entries. We made 2 purchase from Lalita Distribution. From 2 purchase from Lalita Distribution, which is 75,000 and 1 lakh, which means total outstanding. Total outstanding, how much we are supposed to pay. Outstanding, that has to be paid to Lalita Distribution. Lalita Distribution is 75,000 plus 1 lakh. So what is the total now? 1,75,000 is what our payable is. Payable is equals to 1,75,000. So let's check this whether this is our payable or what. So what we have to see? We have to check purchase, or we can say vendor outstanding. Vendor outstanding bill. Outstanding payables. So to check that, we will go for the T code. So which is /n. First I will give it off. So the T code is FB FBL1N. FBL1N. I press enter here. You got this. See here. So what I have to see for this vendor account, by default, which entry you made, that ledger it is showing. If at all you are changing, you can click on this, press enter and select it. So Lalita. Okay. What is the company code? RYL1. Okay. Open items, that is only pending items. Cleared items, settled bills. Both you have to see open, that is pending amount, as well as paid amount. Both the things you have to see it. So you can go for all items. After selecting this, you have to click on this execute button. Can you see here? Both are in red color, 75,000 and 1 lakh. Overall account payable balance is 1,75,000. This is what we are supposed to pay to Lalita Distribution Limited. Right? Let's make one more purchase and see what will be the output. So for purchase /n FB60. FB60 is for the purchase. Now the entry here is purchase of materials from Lalita Distributions Private Limited for rupees 50,000. I will make it 50,000. We will make a purchase. Checking vendor balance outstanding. The T code for this is FBL1N. Okay, you just need to go for this. Now we are making another purchase. So this is going to be your purchase document, invoice document. Now here I go. Vendor. I am making a purchase from Lalita today 16/02/2026. Amount for 50,000. So it is Royal Purchase 3. Third purchase I'm giving like this. General ledger. What is the ledger we are making? General ledger. I just go with this. It is your purchase. Then amount to copy star. To copy the narration, that is a text, it is a plus. Go to this details tab, business area. Business area, I'm doing for RYLB, Bangalore branch. Now control yes. So 403 entry is made. Let's go now and check what is the outstanding bill. So /n FBL1N T code. I press enter. All the items I have to see it for the same Lalita. So search. So you can see now 75,000, 1 lakh and then 50,000, 3 purchases. Overall outstanding is 2 lakh 25,000. Now payable amount. 2,25,000 is my payable, including the 50,000. Now what I will do, we will make a entry. What we are doing? Outgoing payment. That means we are paying amount. So before I make this outgoing payment, if you have any doubts in this purchase entry, you can tell me. I have made a 3 purchase. In this 3 purchase, do you have any doubt? Here, outgoing payment means you are paying it, paying against purchase. So now the entry is, we are going to make an entry paid. I'll just make one full settlement, then I'll go for the partial and show you. Paid rupees, first bill 75,000. Okay, paid rupees 75,000 to Lalita distribution. Paid rupees 75,000 to Lalita distribution by cash, or you can take it as by bank. Let me take it as bank. I have to check which bank name have created, so then we will do. For making this payment, outgoing payment, the T code for this is F-65. F- sorry, 53. 53. FB50 is for the purchase. F-53 is for the payment. So I'll close this outstanding. I'll go here /n F-53 enter. So you have here payment option. Post outgoing payment. We are paying it. So money is going out. So outgoing payment. Document date, today's date. Okay, even for this also we have to create a number range. It has taken KZ, outgoing payment RYL1. Okay, document number range, let it be bank. Bank account, I am selecting here. I am paying through HDFC Bank. Amount 75,000. Text, payment against royal purchase 1. To whom you are paying, you have to select that person. So I am paying to Lalita Distribution. So see, document date, posting date. I'm recording today for the purchase made today. Okay, I'm recording an entry for the purchase made today for the company RYL1 in the 11th month, 11th accounting month. How much? To from the bank, HDFC Bank, amount 75,000. Then the narration, payment against Royal Purchase 1 to Lalita Distributions. Okay, now I will save this. Control yes. Now what it is saying? There is number range missing. So even for this also we have to create a document number range. I'll just go here. I'm pasting this again so that you will come to know what must be this. So it is KZ. Here it is KR, vendor invoice. And I will say here vendor outgoing payment. It is, what is the number range? It is 15. 15 for the year 2025. Now what we have to do, we will do this entry. So I'll create here as 8012 1000. Okay, same this thing, document number range. FBL1. Okay, I'm going to create this. So let me go here /NFBL1, enter. Okay, L1, FBN1. So company RYL1, create the intervals, add the intervals, 15 for the year 2025 from 8012 to 1000. Now I will save this. Control S. I press enter, control yes, enter. The document number range is been saved. It has been saved. Now let's make the entry again. Okay, I'm paying this again 16/02/2026. I'm making an entry from that which I'm paying through the HDFC Bank. I'm selecting here HDFC Bank amount 75,000. Text I am giving here purchased against Royal Purchase 1 for the purchase made for Royal B, that is Bangalore branch, from Lalita. From Lalita. Okay. So on 16th we made a purchase. Okay. The same thing, we are making a payment. We are making a payment on 16 from the HDFC Bank of 75,000 to Lalita Distributions for the Royal Business Area, Royal Bangalore branch area. We are doing it. Now when I save this, so it says table entry 1 is missing. What is this error? So this is for creating a tolerance group. What is this tolerance group? We have created a tolerance group for the vendor. I mean, for the general ledger, we have already created, but we will also create the tolerance group for the customers and vendors group also we have to create. So let's create this tolerance group. The T code is OB A4. A3 is for GL account. A4 is for vendor and customer account. So let this be. I'm closing this. Slash N O B, okay, not N, slash O O B A 4, enter. So tolerance group for end users, it is showing you. Tolerance group for users, new entries. What I've given? A4 slash N O B A3. So tolerance group for customer and vendor. Tolerance group for customer and vendor. New entries. Company code RYL1. Tolerance group, I'm not giving anything. I'll just give here as RYL1. Tolerance for vendor and customer. Okay, I'll give it in short form. Tolerance for vendor and customer. Okay, no other changes. Directly I'll save it. So tolerance group we have created. Now I'll come for this entry. Now let's say here save. See, difference amount is too large because we have three entries. We have a three entries, and see the difference. I am paying here 75,000, but 1,50,000 is extra. So this click on this 1 lakh. Now 50,000 is extra. Double click on this 50. So the balance not assigned must be 0 because I am assigning the payment for 75,000, which is the only payment I am doing here. So save. Okay, so here document range, document number range. So you have to create tolerance group, tolerance group. Before starting a purchase entry also you can do, or when you get the error also you can do. Okay, so we made a purchase and made a payment through this bank. You will have to create tolerance group for vendor and customer. Tolerance group for vendor and customer. OBA3. OBA3. Now we make this payment. So when you make a payment, it was asking you to whom you are paying. So this is done. Let me show you one more full settlement. Then I'll show you partial settlement also. Now again, pay to Lalita. Lalita Distributions Limited. rupees 50,000 from ICICI Bank. Let's see how to make this. I come here to record the entry on 16/02/2026. I'm making a payment from ICICI Bank, ICICI Bank, amount 50,000. Okay, before I record this entry, let me show you the outstanding amount. We have here 3 bills payment, right? 3 bills we made a purchase. Paid rupees 75,000. Now what must be my bill amount? We have to check that. Now the total payable. Total payable must be how much? Out of 2,25,000 minus 75,000. This must be equal to 1,50,000 payable. So now let's check our outstanding payable. How much we have to pay. Check the outstanding payment slash NFBL1N, enter all items because I have to see even the cleared one. Execute. Now can you see here the 75,000 plus and minus, it has become 0. This balance is cleared, which is with the red color. 1,50,000 is the your total payable amount. Your total payable amount. Now let's check this how we are going to clear this. Now what I will do, I'll pay this 50,000. Okay, now the purchase 2. Purchase 2 I'm not paying. Purchase 3 first I will clear it. Okay, or then this one I will show you with the partial payment. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I am making a payment to Lalita Distributions 50,000 from ICICI Bank for payment slash NF-65 on 16/02/2026. I am making a payment F-53. Okay, 16/02/2026. I am making a payment. So which one I'm making here? To payment against Royal against purchase 3 from Royal Company. Paying through whom? We are paying through ICICI Bank. How much? 50,000. Text. I have to say this same thing. I'm just copying this and pasting here. If not, you can skip this field by making an entry. just keep the text itself. You can simply keep the text information itself, saying that we are making a purchase against the royal purchase 3. To whom? To the same person. I go here, enter Lalita. Now I will say save, control yes. So two bills are pending which you are paying. So I'm paying 50,000. Both have been selected. You can see in blue color. Which you are not paying, you have to convert into black color. So not assigned is 1 lakh. 1 lakh you double click. Your assigned amount must be 0. 50,000 you are paying. Save it. So see 802 is been paid. Let's check how much still we have to pay. FBL1N to all items execute. So still 1 lakh we are supposed to pay. Let this 1 lakh be as it is. Okay. Let this be as it is. Now we will see here by making another purchase and how much we have to pay. One lakh 50,000 minus 50,000, the payable is 1 lakh. Okay, we will make another purchase. Purchase of materials from same person. Now we will see here what is this. So instead of this one, I'll make it as 81,000. I am making a purchase today. So for purchase, FB60. FB60. Company code is the same thing, Royal 1. From whom I'm making a purchase? I am making a purchase from Lalita. Invoice date, today I'm making a purchase 16 for 81,000. Text royal purchase 4. And then I'll make the another one. Purchase amount is 81,000. So narration to copy. Star, save, entry is completed. It is asking for business area. RYL, B is a business area. Save this. So entry is done, 504. Now let's see the outstanding amount. All items. Okay, so 1 lakh was pending plus 81,000. 1 lakh 81,000. So what it is? So now current pending amount, payable amount is 1 lakh plus 81,000. 1 lakh 81,000. We are making here partial payment. Paid rupees out of this 1 lakh. Remember, out of 1 lakh purchase, rupees 60,000 against the purchase royal purchase 2. Royal purchase 2 from Lalita distribution. Okay. So now partial payment. It is partial payment. Remember this. For this also the T code remains same thing. Okay. For payment For payment, where did I give this T code? F-53 for checking your outstanding payment. Document entry, vendor document entry, purchase entry FB60. Then tolerance group. Now making this. So for partial payment also, the same T code you will use it. Okay. Same T code F-53. Enter. I'm making a payment today from ICICI Bank. Amount 60,000. Amount 60,000. Payment against purchase 2. So I will give here as part payment. So some amount we are paying, not full one. So account, I am paying to Lalita. Process open item, you can click on this, or if you save also, control S also, you will get the same thing. I'm not paying this 81,000, so double click, it is removed. Balance is 40,000. Now out of this 1 lakh, cash discount, and then this, I'll press this double click. Now what it is saying, 60,000. So first you cannot give here, you have to go for this partial payment. Partial payment. So payment amount how much? I am paying here 60,000. So you have to give here 60,000. Enter. Now see, your not assigned amount is becoming 0. When you save it, your balance is now 60,000. Now the same thing we are going to check in our outstanding report. All items for Lalita distribution. Enter. So see here, 1,21,000. Yes, it is been deducted. This amount is been deducted, but still you will have it in red color itself until and unless the total balance, this 1 lakh, is been cleared to zero amount. It even 1 rupee also, it will be showing you a display of how much, the same thing in a red color. Let me do one more thing. I'll make another partial payment. Let's go for another partial payment. I'll say the same thing, paid rupees. Okay, 25,000 I will pay. 25,000 partial payment, but this time we will pay from pay by cash. By cash we have paid. Paid 25,000 against the royal purchase to from Lalita Distribution Limited by cash. But here also it is same thing. Now what it is, just for your understanding, we have 1 lakh, 1 lakh minus 60,000. It must be how much? 40,000 pending. 40,000 pending. Now out of that, I am making another one. So what it is? Out of 40,000. Out of 40,000 minus 25,000 if I pay, my balance must be 15,000. 15,000. Let's see here. Now it is saying, see, 1 lakh, but 60,000 I have paid. 81,000 is a fourth purchase. Fourth purchase. So if you are checking this balance, only this 202,60216 you have to check. So assignment number, document number 2. Let me go back. Opening item, clearing date, posting date, you have it. So anything you want to check, you can check here. Okay. So now entire things you are checking. Individual line item also you can check, but we will see that later. Another purchase I want to see now. Okay, another payment. So we will go for F-53 1602 2026. Now to whom I'm paying? I'm paying this by a cash amount 25,000. So purchase against the paper purchase 2, royal purchase 2, part payment 2. Part payment 1 is done, part payment 2. For now, we are paying this for Lalita. Lalita, account type remains the same thing. Let me go for this process open item. Go for partial, not the 60,000, not this 81,000. Out of this 1 lakh, I am paying here 25,000. Now what has happened? The balance is 0. Now I will save. Save. Let's go and check this balance, how much we have. Same thing, all item, execute. Now 96,000, 81,000 plus 15,000, 96,000. Let's make both the bill settlement now. Right? So this is done. Third entry, paid to Lalita, distribution limited, rupees 81. The rupees, how much? What was the balance? 96,000. 96,000 against purchase 2 and 4. Okay, 2 and 4, which means clear all bill, all amount. This is what we are doing. Now I'm going here, FBF hyphen 53 F hyphen 53. I'll select this, enter. We are making it on 16/02/2026. Paid through ICICI Bank of 96,000. So it is a complete settlement. You don't have to go for process open account. Okay. So full and full settlement. I'll just give it here as paid against. Okay. I'll just give here as full settlement to vendor. All outstanding. To whom? To Lalita Distributions. Now directly I'll say control yes. Since we are clearing everything, it didn't give me another screen. It says directly entry was saved. Now when I check this outstanding report, all items, execute. Now everything is green. Total amount to be paid is 0. Okay, your current payable amount is 0. Amount 15,000, which was you were supposed to pay 96,000. Now current payable amount is 96,000 minus 96,000. Your payable amount is 0. That is what it says here. Any doubt till this one? Anybody having a doubt, you can ask me. Okay, take a break for 5 minutes, then I will continue. Thank you. Thank you for response, Aditya. We will continue after 5 minutes. Okay, now listen. Let's continue with the class. Okay, so today what we have learned, overall summary, what we have learned is, first step, I'm just giving you step by, maybe I have done here and there. First step, before you do anything, you have to create tolerance group. I did it once I got the error message, but still you have to do it. Tolerance group for vendor and customer. Vendor and customer. For this, T code is OBA3. Then second one, we have to make vendor invoice. Vendor document entry, which means the purchase entry. Okay, it is a purchase entry. For this, the T code is FB60. To check, okay, to check the outstanding report. So vendor document display. Vendor document display, so which is outstanding amount, you will go for FBL1N. It is FBL1N. Okay, vendor document display outstanding FBL1N. Then when you are making a payment, that is vendor outgoing payment. Okay, when you are doing this, individual bill or you are doing partial bill, even the full, all the bills, that is full bills, full and final, which means all bills, vendor outgoing payment, so all the bills settlement. For this, the T code is F-53. Okay, this is what we have seen till now. Okay, along with this, we have also created document number range for vendor invoice and outgoing payment. So what is this? Vendor invoice and outgoing payment. So same document number range FBL1. These are the things which we have seen for today. Okay. So any doubts in this, all these topics? Anybody having a doubt? Okay. Considering no response from your side, I'll consider it as no doubts. And that's all for today. We will continue in tomorrow's session. See you then. Meet you in tomorrow's session. Bye everyone.